granniopteryx, granniopteryx. She knows the truth, she's linking every link.
Hello, Andrew Bridgen put this Twix out a few days ago, and he asked a question that I've been asking as well. How is it that MI5, MI6 and GCHQ, who are supposed to be our eyes and ears, didn't uncover the worldwide trafficking of children? How come they didn't uncover and detect what Epstein was doing at Little St. James Island? It is either incompetence or corruption. Which do you think? Well, there was something else that occurred to me. Andrew was at the island apparently on several occasions. Now, as a member of the royal family, Andrew would have had a bodyguard. And those bodyguards would have been on the island, I suppose, with him, at least, if not attending the parties close at hand. You'd think that they would know something. I believe that the bodyguards aren't just, taken from Securicor or whatever, that they're members of the services in one way or the other. They would have seen things as well, and they would have been right there on the island with Andrew. What happened? Well, what do you reckon was going on there? Because that really is very weird indeed. This was one of the responses. How did King Charles not get tipped off about his mate Savile when it was the worst kept secret? So there's a bit of a problem here, isn't there? The King Charles thing is quite historical, but yes, why weren't the secret services telling the king about, or Prince Charles, about suspicions surrounding Savile? Indeed, Margaret Thatcher was quite pally with Savile as well. He was received officially by 10 Downing Street because of his charity work. But it appears that neither the Prince nor the Prime Minister were made aware of any secret issues going on in Savile's life. And surely the secret services must have known about this. So either both Thatcher and the Prince were complicit, or the secret services were keeping these things from the royal family and the head of government. The answer to neither question is particularly palatable, is it? And I'm very much puzzled. But then, you see, Epstein was also under the eye of the American various secret services, and they appeared not to be telling their bosses about the same thing, or their bosses were complicit. I mean, the whole scenario is mind-bogglingly weird. Either every member of every government is complicit in this, or all the secret services somehow, for reasons of their own, are keeping quiet about these things. Now, I can believe almost anything of almost any head of government, but actually I don't believe that Margaret Thatcher would be complicit in that. I could be wrong, but that's my opinion of Thatcher. She seemed like the sort of person who said what she thought all the time. Right, so, well, that's it. It's just a question to which I have no answers and which I find very puzzling. But, bringing it back up to recent events, Andrew, when he was on the Little St. James Island, would have had bodyguards with him. They would have been some branch of some law enforcement agency in Britain. And yet the company he was keeping and the history of the girls who were there doesn't seem to have caused any disturbance in the force, whatever force that is, including the FBI and the CIA and CID and MI5 or MI6, and none of them seem to have been that bothered. Or maybe they were, and maybe there's some other grand plan that they were reporting to governments, and for some reason governments weren't responding in that way. I don't know. It's all very confusing, but it's also extremely murky. Okay, till next time. You can help my channel by subscribing and clicking the notification bell. That's quite important. And by sharing if you're so inclined. Links to my other channels and to donation methods are in the description. But the best way you can help is simply by clicking like and notify. Thank you.